Hello everyone, this is my first tutorial for C++. I will start with basics of programming and I will also explain why programming language is required. I will explain all concepts step by step which will be helpful to learn any programming language. What is program? Program is a set of instructions given to the machine. Computer use the binary, the digit 0 and 1 to store data. Suppose we want to perform some operations like finding average from list of numbers. We need to write some instructions that will perform operation on data to get the result. Like here, the data is numbers and the instruction is operation which will perform to compute the result. So what is the operation? We will sum all the numbers and we will divide by the total number of numbers. As a human, we know English language and computer understand machine language. Machine language is binary language, 0 and 1. So machine language is low level language and not easy to understand. Programming languages like C++, Java, Python is high level language which is easy to understand. So programming language helps us to transform our operation into machine language. So why we use IDE? IDE is a tool which consists of multiple other programs which are required to create an applications. And main purpose of IDE is to decrease development time. So for writing a program and developing an application, we need some software, that is IDE. It is a tool. So IDE may contain editor, preprocessor, compiler, assembler, linker, debugger. And examples of IDE are Visual Studio, Turbo C, Eclipse, NetBeans. So what are the compilation stages in C++? In C++ file, we include header files. And job of preprocessor is to include source code of header file into current file. Then expandable source code is compiled into an assembly language or platform. So what is assembly language? Assembly language is a low-level language used for system programming. Then assembler converts the file that is generated by the compiler into the object code file. And the object code file is linked together with the object code files of for any library functions to produce an executable file. So what is the job of compiler here? Job of compiler is checking syntax and converting high-level language into machine language. Compiler will run in memory and check program file for error, generate machine code file and save it on hard disk. For execution of program, OS allocates some memory into the RAM, which is logically divided into code, data stack and heap section. Compiled code gets spaced into code segment. Static and global variables get stored in data segment. Function activation record gets stored in stack segment. Space is allocated dynamically in heap section. Guys, that's all for today's session. Please like and subscribe for getting updates on my upcoming tutorial. Thank you.